Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Record. Today it's the honor to have an exclusive interview with Angie Kruska. She's singer and songwriter from UK. Angie, welcome to Record. When did you first realize that music was your true calling?
I first realised that music was my true calling when I was 9 years old. It was in the early 70s and I was lying ill in bed, and the only thing to entertain me was Radio 1. And I really got into glam rock. I absolutely loved it, and that's the first time I started to notice music properly, and it's from that moment on I wanted to be a pop star. And is it too late? I think it might be too late now, but I absolutely loved it, and I just wanted to be a part of it from that moment on.
Your songs radiate warmth and authenticity. How did this energy come from?
It's really nice to know that my songs have warmth and authenticity even, and that's a lovely compliment, thank you. I think it just comes from writing about things that have happened to me, things that I feel, and just reflecting that emotion back in my songs, really. So I hope to write lyrics that resonate with everybody. I guess we've all been through similar experiences at one point or another, and it just comes from personal experience, really. So it's really nice to know.
Which artists have inspired or influenced you the most?
So my influences, I suppose, have been singer-songwriters from the late 60s, early 70s, people like Cat Stevens and Elton John, of course, and, all the great singer-songwriters who can tell a story going forward. Kate Bush and Blondie, of course, and Amy McDonald. Yes, people like that. Bruce Springsteen. Yes, great melodies, great lyrics, great storytelling. That's my major influence.
What's the most important thing for you when writing a new song?
The most important thing for me when writing a new song is the melody. You can have great lyrics, and unless they're absolutely outstanding, they're nothing without a great melody, I think. So what I aim to achieve is a catchy, memorable, melodic song that people will hear and instantly grabs their attention, hopefully. A great example is The Love Affair and Everlasting Love. That intro is just out of this world, grabs your attention right from the word go. That's what I would love to achieve. That is the most important thing to me.
How do emotions shape your songwriting process?
Emotions really do shape my songwriting process. Most of my songs are based on emotional experiences I've had. I hope that they resonate with people, and I think if you can reach a person emotionally with a song, then you're going to get their attention. So that's an important part of the process, an emotional lyric.
What are your thoughts about today's pop music scene? Is it more a challenge or opportunity?
I think today's pop music scene is definitely more challenging than it used to be. Everybody is meant to look a certain way, sound a certain way, and there seems to be no room for innovation or anything new or anything creative. You've got to look a certain way and you've got to sound a certain way, and anybody who's a little bit different or unique, it's more difficult for them. Long gone are the days that you could go into a record company and sit on the floor and strum your guitar and play a song and get an instant feedback, and there's so much competition out there, really. Everybody can make music now in your bedroom or whatever, so it is more challenging these days, I think.
What does being an independent artist mean to you personally?
Being an independent artist means the world to me. Ever since I was that little girl at 9 years old listening to Radio 1 and glam rock, that's what I wanted to do, and to be able to finally have achieved the aim of writing my own songs, singing my own songs. It means absolutely the world. I mean, I don't play any instruments. I've never been taught how to read or write music. So to be able to do that for me is phenomenal, and it's a real gift that I'm so grateful for. So yeah, it means everything.
Looking back on your first performance, how has your relationship with music evolved?
Yeah, looking back on my first performances, if you can call them that, it is a bit of a cringe-worthy moment. For example, I asked Apple Music the other day to just play some of my songs, and of course it chose to play the embarrassing, really early ones where I didn't know what I was doing at all. I'd had no hints or tips about singing, and yeah, they are quite frightful, some of the early ones. You know. I think I've come a long way. You know, I've learnt some techniques that I didn't know before. I have the wonderful Non-Stop Erotic Cabaret producing and mixing, mastering for me, so that makes a world of difference. They add their sparkle. So, yeah, I hope I've come a long way.
Which of your songs is your closest to your heart and why?
The song that is the closest to my heart is called The Candle. It's a tribute to a beautiful little cat that we had the pleasure of having in our lives for a very long time. She lived to be 20 years and 8 months, and we sadly had to say goodbye a couple of years ago. The reason it's called The Candle is because there was a candle that sat on the shelf in our vets with a note that said if the candle was lit, then someone was saying goodbye to their beloved companion, and I never wanted to be that person they lit the candle for, but heartbreakingly one day I was. So it's a celebration of our beautiful, funny, smart, brilliant, cuddly little girl called Millie, and I hope everybody who's a pet lover, animal lover, will relate to it.
What can your fans look forward to next from you?
In the next couple of months, there will be a song out from me called Compromise, and this one is about the compromises and sacrifices, you might say, that you have to make when you're in a relationship, and you know, the good relationships are always worth it. And then there's another song, which is a work in progress, which is probably going to be called Take Me Back. And it's all about, you know, that horrible 6 a.m. alarm to get on the horrible packed train to go to a boring office job, and just wanting to go back to your college days where you had no responsibilities and everything was great fun. All that mattered was the music you played. Greatly influenced by Bruce Springsteen, and so that one will be at some point in the future. So watch this space and keep tuned.
Thank you so much, Angie, for this exclusive interview, and I wish you all the best.